my channel. This is Leslie. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be scrapping a photo of Emma when she was little. She's still little, but when she was littler. And I'm going to be using the Faith collection from Simple Stories. And I've got this entire collection and I haven't really used any of it. I think I've made one layout with it, and then I used some of the 8x6 papers and framed some of them. They're hanging here in my craft room. But yes, as you can see, I'm just going through those little 2x2 papers, little swatches, to see if I don't want to do anything with those, to make a layout with those, but I've decided not to. And I've got those little Faith saying word thingies that I just popped in there because it's Faith collection. So as you can see there, I've used some of the 8x6 papers. Yeah, that's falling apart. I've got two of the chipboards. I don't know why. I've got two of them. I really like this collection. I like the colors of this collection, and it's a very happy collection. There's lots of happy colors, lots of patterns. I love the floral patterns, and the blues. The fact that there's two different kinds of blues. There's the light teal and then the darker blue, and I really like that. So this page caught my eye, and I'm going to be using it. I don't really use pages like this that's already got a design element on it. It sort of dictates how your layout's gonna go. That's Kitty. She's saying hello. She's probably telling me that something's wrong and that she's irritated with something. She's going to be mowing. Excuse me. She's going to be mowing a little bit now. Or she's been outside and she's just telling me that she's back, and why haven't I been worried about her? Excuse me. Going to be using this 6x8 paper from the paper pad to just matte my photo. I like the blues and the pinks, so I'm going to be choosing that side of the 6x8 paper to matte my photo. There's something in my throat now. Excuse me. I do use wet glue. I know the majority of the crafters use tape or tape runner or something, but I've just found it's most cost effective here where I live. The tape runners and the refills for the tape is exceptionally expensive here because everything has to be imported, and you know it's crazy. So the wet glue works best for me. So I go and look at the 12x12 sticker sheet to see if there's anything inspiring me of what I need to do on this page. And I like that little blue tab. I don't use it for the sayings on top of it. I just like the fact that it's blue, and I'm placing that behind my photo, sort of a little layer peeping out from behind my photo. Going back to see if there's anything else that's inspiring me. I like these word stickers at the bottom of the sticker sheet. I'm going to be using them a little bit later on as well. And then obviously I go for the flower sheet, the sheet with all the flowers on. I'm going to be fussy cutting a lot of this flowers out. I'm not going to show you everything, but there you go. Excuse the lighting. It's been cloudy here the last couple of days, and you know, then the sun is out and it's very bright, and then sometimes the clouds are covering the sun, and then it's darker. And anyway, so I'm just using my craft knife here to cut out the dark blue bits in between the little bits the little flowers that I couldn't cut out with my scissors. And I'm going to be arranging the flowers sort of around the photo on the right hand side of the layout. There you see, very meticulous, but it works in the end. It really works very nicely. As you can see that I'm just placing all the flowers. Oh, there goes the lighting, excuse me. Stick to the end and then you'll be able to see the proper how this layout turns out. I'm not sure why my lighting is doing that. It's totally overexposed. Not sure why my phone or my camera is doing that in any case. I am going to be sticking all those flowers on some up on some foam adhesive, some foam squares, and something is missing though. I feel that I need some more in between the bits. I'm not sure what at this stage, but I'm going to start adhering those flowers down with some foam squares. I'm not going to make you watch all of this because this did take a little while. I love the fact that these flowers give a little shadow on the page once you've stuck them down on some foam squares. Here you go. And I'm also going to be sticking my photo on foam squares as well, so that everything is sort of peeping up and leaving a little shadow, and you can see the shadow behind the flowers. I really like that. So I'm going over to the sticker sheet, to those little word stickers that I like so much, and I'm going to be placing them on the bottom left hand side of the photo. It's not a very important bit of the photo, so I felt that I could stick some words there. And I think I go a bit crazy with the words. I stick lots on there. And it's basically just some encouraging words for Emma to look at and to feel encouraged about her life and everything. So I do use some of the other elements on the page as well. Some of the little arrows with the hearts pointing towards the photo. There I stick the other arrow. And then obviously some of the little flowers. Those will be stuck down to the page, so they won't be popped up on foam squares. What I pointed out there is there's a little triangle of dark blue going on. The dark blue heart at the right hand side of the page, the tab at the top of the photo, or the tag at the top of the photo, and then at the bottom of the page there's a little blue flower that I just added there, and that is sort of the blue, that's the dark blue that's going to be going on the page. And I really like that little visual triangle that's going on there. And I placed some more word stickers on that photo. So I still feel that something is missing, and it's missing texture, even though there's a lot of dimension in this layout. It's missing some texture, and there I think I'm finished, but I'm not. You see, there I find I've got these little brads, and I'm going to be making holes in my page as best I can, and I'm going to be sticking all of those, putting all the brads through the, I'm not going to use all of the brads, just the little circles, and then the little circle brads. I'm not going to use any of the brads that's sort of got paper or, you know, an embellishment hanging from them. I'm not going to use those. Some of the little circles have hearts on them, and some have little bows on them, so they're very sweet. And this did take a little while. I'm going to be using my paper piercer, and there you see I'm trying to figure out, and then I remember, no, I've got a paper piercer, and this thing is amazing. I got it at a haberdashery. It's got nothing to do with paper, actually. It's something to do with sewing. And focus, there you go. So I'm trying to arrange these brads as best I can in the spaces that are left, and also the colors of the brads. And there I place a dark blue one. So now I put a little bit more dark blue to the top of the page. There was some blue lacking in the layout, so I just add some blue to the top. So you see there's 4 spots of dark blue now on the page. And these little brads just add just enough texture, and they're sort of sprinkled around the page, almost like enamel dots. They've got the same effect as enamel dots. Yeah, I am very careful to put the brad the right way around, not to have the hearts upside down and the bows upside down, so I'm very careful with that. And there you go. And that is it for this layout. A very easy, very simple layout, very dimensional, very textured. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.